What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another BK Autos video. Thank you so much for the support that you guys have shown in the past two videos. I really appreciate it. I know you guys really want to know what this Pirelli edition is going to turn out to be like, just as much as I do. We did make quite a bit of progress. As you can see, the Pirelli edition is looking really good now. The cherry rear lights and the rear valance has really set off the car differently. I didn't think it was going to make this much of a difference, but it's just completely changed the rear end of the car. My Edition 30 didn't come with this. I had the Velos from when I bought it, and it had the R32 bumper, so I never really got to see what it looked like in person, but I'm really starting to like this look. Let me spin the camera around, I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, as you can see, cherry rear lights and the bottom valance has made a complete difference to this car. We've also got the Pirelli badge on this side. Don't want to forget about that because that is an expensive piece. But yeah, just look how much of a difference like just the back end has made there. Like, looks incredible. But yeah, today what we're going to do is we are going to get these side skirts off. I know I've been saying it for the past two videos, but today going to get it up on the jack and just get it off. I'm probably going to take the front wings off as well, get the arch liners out and get the front bumper off, well, the rest of it. And then we're going to move on to the inside of the car, get these front two seats out. I need power to get this seat out because it being fully electric, I can't obviously get to the bolt, and that is right under there and at the back. So I've got the Yaris here, plug that up, jump it out, and yeah, we'll be able to get that seat out. Passenger seat won't be an issue because that is still manual controls. So yeah, let's make a start. Right, so there we go, front bumper is now off. Left it at the back of the garage. Now I need to try and get the wheel arch liner out all the way around so I can inspect this bit back here, because this fills up a lot with like mud, leaves, all that kind of stuff that falls in from the top up here. So yeah, we're gonna try and get that off. I had the locking wheel nut the other day and I literally cannot for the life of me remember where it's gone. So I need to either try and smash this one out or just do a full sweep of the house and try and get this one off. It's really annoyed me now. Like, I've been trying to look for it the past 2 days, I can't find it. If anyone has one that looks like that, then yeah, please let me know. I just want to borrow it just to get four studs off. But yeah, moving on, I need to get all these bolts off. One there, there's some at the back hidden so you can see just down there, and then like this few at the back as well. So I'm going to jack the car up, get it as high as I can, and then try and work around the wheels, get the arch liner out, and then we can start pulling the sills off here. So there we go, arch liner is now out. Just got around the back and done all the screws, and then you can see obviously where it's rusting, and then the foam pad in there that causes all of these issues. That is why your wings will rust out. So when I change the wings and replace them, taking the foam pad out, but it doesn't actually look too bad in here. Like, I've seen way worse. My Edition 30 was so much worse than this. Like, that much build up is pretty much nothing. Like, you can see the little bits of rust underneath, but again, if you wire brush that down, then rust convert it, and then prime and paint, then that should be fine. Like, that is not an issue. So we're going to clean that out, get a metal wire brush in there, just clean all of the mud out and everything like that, and I'm going to then remove the side skirt. But that's a good bonus point. Like, I don't think the sills would be as rusted now. Like, if this was filled up with dirt and mud and everything like that, then I would have said like it's going to be way worse, but I don't think it will be. This is one of those moments where you either scream in joy or like you cry in pain, but I would say these sills are perfect. You can see no rust. It's just a bit dirty, but when the painted color-coded side skirt is going to go on, then these are going to absolutely change the look of this. That little bit of rust is so common. Like, I've got that on my Edition 30 as well. Literally, I'm going to take the wing off and then we'll inspect it, but I doubt it's going to be that bad. Like, I've seen it on other cars and it's not too bad. Doesn't look like it's gone through, and it looks like just surface rust, so that's going to be a win-win. Literally just clean that up, get it painted, and then we'll be good to go. But these sills are perfect. There's nothing wrong with these whatsoever, apart from a little bit of damage that was caused by myself, so don't worry about that. We will get that sorted, but other than that, it is looking perfect. Really happy with that result. Thank God. That saved us a lot of money and a lot of time, so that is really, really good to hear. So yeah, now that we've done that step, I'm really happy that there's no rusted sills or anything like that, because they are quite costly. People have like sent their cars off to the scrapyard because they don't want to deal with the issue, because you have to cut the whole thing out and weld a new piece in. So thank God that none of that, we don't have to worry with that. Literally gonna clean it all up, stick the new one on after. Need to get some Tiger Seal and stuff, or 3M tape it back on like the original one was. But yeah, now I can crack on with the interior, get the front seats out, try and get the carpet out and the center console, and then we'll work from there. Like, this is something that I needed to do just to make sure like we're not going to go like crazy over budget, and if it's even worth me doing this project. But that's just proper relief. Now time to get onto the interior and get these seats out. I'm going to spin the Yaris around the other side, jump it, well, put the battery jumpers on, and then we can put some power into the seat and get the seats out. So yeah, that was a proper lifesaver. Right, so there we go, battery jumpers on. Let's check if it works. Oh, wrong key. There we go. So she's finally got some power. Now this is the biggest issue that I have with this car, is the clocks. They just don't work. So like, I can hear the fuel pump and everything priming, but the clocks don't work, and because of that I just can't start this car whatsoever. There's no way that I can like jump it, bypass it or anything like that, because the immobilizer gets red in the clocks and then matches with the ECU or whatever. But can't do it, so not to worry. But yeah, let's get these seats up. Got some good power. Let's move this one all the way back. Expose those bolts. Should be plenty. Lift the fronts up. There you go. So yeah, let me unscrew these, and then we'll go to the back ones as well, get the rears out as well. Right, so once you have those multi-spline bolts out, you can take the front cover off there, and then you've got the 3 connectors under here. So you've got one for your airbag, one for whatever, and then the main electrical harness. I don't know what this one's for, but I'll figure that out later. But yeah, you can see that some water ingress has been taking place. The good thing is there's no corrosion, which is good. Just get some electrical contact cleaner and then we'll be able to clean all of this out here and there. Make sure the plugs are all good. But yeah, as you can see, all the different motors and everything underneath as well, because this is fully electric seat. So forward, back, front lifts up, the back lifts up. You got front and back there, and then you got the full lumbar support there. So yeah, fully electric seats. And this is the main seat that I really want to customize. Like, I want to build the Pirelli seat to have all of these electric motors and everything, so the rails and all of that kind of stuff will stay. I know they are like quite dirty, a little bit rusty as well, but again, it's something that we'll be able to clean up and stuff. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I want to keep. Like, this is such a good spec, and I want to integrate that with the Pirelli heated seat. So I want to make sure they're heated as well, get the heated pads, get the back in there as well, and the top. Like, the design is the exact same, it's just basically the different fabric. That's basically all it is, and with the heated seat pads. So I want to be able to integrate that all into here. I've got the heated seat controls that will then fit into the middle, so like, it's just the wiring that needs to get done, and obviously the fuse box and all that kind of stuff. But I know Kofotech make some adapters and stuff that you can retrofit heated seating in here, and I saw it on the forums as well. So both the front 2 seats will be going heated. That's something that I really want to do. I don't want to be able to lose that feature, and also I don't want to lose this feature at all either. So yeah, I'm going to take the wiring off, get the loom out, and then we'll be able to pull these seats out and put them back into the garage. Same thing goes on the other side. Thinking we'll have one less cable because obviously that seat's not electric at all. But that does have the under-seat storage, which we'll be keeping on the Pirelli seats as well. So yeah, let me just fish it out from here and we'll be able to pull the seats out from the front. Alright, so there we go, front seats are out now. And I realised I wasn't recording when the phone was at the back, but it's okay. There we go, seats are out now. I'm going to get the back bench out as well. The only issue that I have is now storage. As you can see, that garage is just full to the brim, basically, with all the parts and everything that are going in. And then this one is where I park the car. So I'm going to try and fit the seats like in the corner back there and on that side as well. So yeah, I'm going to try and fit them in the corner, and then we'll have to keep the car a little bit further back. That's the only kind of thing I can see working now to get that and that seat. I want to obviously save them as much as I can, but I know this one's going to be ripped to shreds when we're doing that front electric seat conversion. But yeah, next what I want to try and do is now work and get this carpet out, because you can see it is still wet. Yeah, so back bench comes out, I'll clear out the back of it as well, get the lights and all of that stored. And yeah, we're gonna have to remove the center console, so I'm gonna start doing that, set the tripod up at the back, and then yeah, we'll just crack through it. So I've removed the front seats, but we have run into a little bit of an issue where I don't have the two keys that remove the 6 CD changer from the center armrest, so we can't go ahead and remove like the rest of the center console to get the carpet out. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all these like side pillars and trims and all that kind of stuff, so we can start taking the headliner out. All of this is going to come out for the carpet anyway, so I might as well make sure I've done as much as I can before we're there, and then we're going to start taking the headliner out. I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod at the back and just try and get a time lapse of how much I can get done. I need to be somewhere soon, so this might just be like a 2-part video of getting the carpet out. Right guys, what's going on? So we're actually back after a few days, after I left you guys with the interior and everything that was out. The front seats, they were out, and I was running into the issue where I couldn't get the 6 CD changer out of the center armrest. Again, I still don't have the keys for that right now. I have found a little trick that you can get like a old card or something like that, an old credit card, cut it up into like 2 slices, and then you can kind of get it out. But we'll try that a bit later on in the video. For now, what I'm going to do is actually remove the headliner, and then we can check the sunroof drains as well, make sure they're all okay, before we like start reinstalling all of these floor mats and, you know, the actual carpet and stuff. The only reason I want to do that first is so I can also clear the drains out for the sunroof, and so that the wings and that can come off and we can start cleaning it, ready for the new interior to go in. But yeah, I think that's just the easiest thing to do right now while we wait on this center armrest situation. Obviously I can't take the carpets out without that center armrest coming out because it's just all hidden underneath there. So yeah, let's get started. Right, so first thing that we want to do is get this airbag logo out. I have got a little trim removal tool kind of thing. We want to kind of pry that in there, or use like a really thin kind of flathead screwdriver. You want to be really careful with these because they will crack or snap, just like that one did. But it's fine, got loads of spares, it's okay. So the rest is just falling inside. It is what it is now. But yeah, the best thing to do for this is get like one of these smaller toolboxes, because then you have all the little bits in there. I believe it is a T20. So there we go, that's the first bolt out, T25 Torx. That was hidden behind the airbag cover just there. Now we can just pry it forward like this. That's the best place to use one of these tools. You want to kind of grab it underneath here, pull it out. Once you've done that, then just use your hand and you can pull it back. There we go, that is off, and that is the remains of the airbag cover But yeah, you also want to remove this bottom trim piece here. That's just next to the fuse box. So it just clips out. And that's one side done. And you want to remove these because for installation you obviously want to get them back in. And there you can see, just bring the camera around, that is the sunroof drain, so it goes all the way down. You can see water has also got in here somehow, well obviously leaky sunroof, but yeah, that's the drain that goes, I think, down into the side of the wing. So yeah, we're going to get this all off. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get all these sun visors and stuff out, loosen the clip there, and then all of this center bit's going to come out, that one and all that, and then there's the B pillars here and here. But once that's done, then we can drop the headliner. I'm going to put you guys in the back and get it on a time lapse. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I finally got that piece out. All you have to do is just move it left to right, and then it is out. Now we can go ahead and remove the final screws from here. So quick update for you guys, we've got the handles that have taken the screws out, but for some reason they just don't want to come off. I'll do that when the headline is out. We've got the passenger side sun visor and light out as well with the clip. The sunroof one's all out, the rearview mirrors dangling, so that side's out. Now I'm going to move on to the B pillars, this side and this side. Take the airbag covers off again, and then we should be able to just release it from the top, just so that the headliner can drop a little bit. I'm going to remove the rear ones. I need to get the light out as well, and then obviously the one behind me. But yeah, making good progress. The headliner has started to sag, like around these bits and around here as well. So yeah, I was kind of expecting the Mark 5 headliner to start sagging in these little spaces. It's a common thing. Like the one that I had without the sunroof, that was just all gone from like here. All of it started sagging, so I did replace it. It is a fiddly job, and it is quite tedious, but I want you guys in the comments to let me know, should I go with the Alcantara headlining or should I keep it original? I'm swayed between the two. I don't know if I want to go Alcantara or not, but I think it would look really cool in this car. But again, I would go ahead and do the B pillars, the A pillars, the C pillars. Like, I'd go crazy with the Alcantara. I wouldn't just leave it to the headliner and make it just look like the odd piece out. So let me guys know, I will make a video on it, but I want to know if I should keep it standard or if I should go Alcantara. So yeah, comment in the video below and let me know what you guys want to see. I'll go with the one that most people say, but that's the thing, I'm just torn apart. If I want to keep it standard, I'll keep it standard, or do we go OEM plus and build it with the Alcantara? Because the middle of the seats, they are Alcantara as well, like the suede or whatever, with the tyre print design on them. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I've gone ahead and removed the rear light as well, and this is where you can see some of the worst parts of water ingress. Have a look, like the whole kind of wiring or connector bits for the rear light assembly. Which, another thing, I don't know why this is so big, and the dome is huge. I don't know if it's just because it's an earlier car, because my car does not look like that at all, but I think we have this from the 3-door car that we can switch over, so I'm hoping we can do that. even the inside of that connector, it doesn't look the best. So yeah, a little bit worrying, but it's not something that is too concerning. Like, it's only rear lights, to be honest. But again, we are going to fix all of this. You can see a little bit of water in there, or like condensation. But again, this is why we're doing this. This is why we're getting the headliner off, so we can see where all of these sunroof drains are. You can see the 2 at the back and then the 2 at the front, and then we're going to clean them up, and then hopefully it should be all good. Just got this B pillar and that handle left to remove, and then we should be good to drop the headliner. So there we go, headliner has finally been dropped. It dropped so much faster than I was expecting. I was sitting inside the sunroof bit just there. Let me go around and show you guys. Like, I was literally sitting on the center console and I was getting all of these clips out. They are super strong, but they hold all of the headline, the sunroof and that together. So yeah, finally that is out, and now we can see the sunroof drains. Look, just look at how bad that sunroof drain is. You can see how dirty it is. It's proper stuck on there as well, but you can see how black it is, how much water's like sitting there as well. So yeah, that one's definitely blocked. Let's move on to a rear one. The rear one connects up here. Look how much water you can see. See all of that? Look at that. So look, let me just turn the torch on. Look at that. It's just filled with water. Look, you can see the back of the sun visor. Oh yeah, that's the manual cover. So there we go. And look at that. Just the condensation in this thing was mad. But yeah, finally it's out. Like, this was again completely different to my Edition 30, because the other one that I took apart, again, like, you have to disconnect the wiring and then move the wire out or whatever, but this was all just wired together, and then I just took the center wiring piece out and then it just dropped off. The dome in the back, that was different. So another thing with the B pillars, when you're taking them off, always have the B pillar as high as possible so it doesn't catch, so the bottom plastic doesn't catch in here, because you can end up snapping the bottom bits and then it won't line up again. But yeah, you can see all the wiring and everything here. Like, thank God this out. Even that side, that one looks quite badly clogged. The other one is back there. So yeah, fortunately you guys are gonna have to wait until the next video to see the sunroof drains actually getting properly cleaned out. I need to order some compressed air because I don't actually have, I need to order compressed air in a can just so I can shoot it through and make sure they're fully cleaned out. You know, like this build, I'm taking it proper seriously where I want everything to be like 10/10 perfect. But yeah, headline is finally out. It wasn't a big task, but it's all done now. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see me do an Alcantara headliner. I will do that on this car. Even the B pillars and the A pillars especially, they were like really moldy and stuff. So I think it is time to give this car like a full revamp, like completely change how the interior looks. Like, I'll show you. This is the passenger side. That's the driver's side one. But just look at that, the state of that. The mold's been going on there for so long and it's just absolutely disgusting. Even at the top, it just looks like it's leaking. So yeah, I'm just thinking, do I just attempt to like redo these all myself, make it look perfect for when this car's done? Because then again, it's just another big task taking all of this out again if I want to do the Alcantara in the future. So I think we're going to obviously give this car like a proper good clean, and it will be black Alcantara that I want to try and fit into this. And I really want to do it on the dashboard as well, but I'm still thinking if I should or if I shouldn't. So yeah, let me guys know what you think. Leave it in the comments below what you want to see on the headliner, if you want it to be OEM original or if you want me to change it and go for something else. These were the clips that were coming out of all of these bits in the headliner, but I think, yeah, some of them, they have stayed on, so we're gonna have to take them off and put them back in here for when we clip it back up, or I don't know if they were meant to stay attached to that, but yeah, at least they're all still in there. You can actually remove the sunroof from the top as well, because I think I'm gonna have to change the weather stripping on this as well. It's gone bad over the 4 years that it's been sitting there. You can kind of see at the back just there how it's lifting up. So that's another thing that we need to replace. So yeah, apologies that this video is taking a little bit longer than I usually would want it to. Like me putting it out, I was a little bit ill like in between the first part of the video and now. It's been like 3 or 4 days since, but I'm feeling a bit better. That's why I wanted to jump out and get this car done. And the weather just doesn't help, being out in the cold and whatnot, but it is the starting process for this car. But yeah, leave it in the links below what you guys want to see. I do want to do some custom bits to this car, especially like the Alcantara headliner. I've done one headliner before and it did turn out quite good, but I ended up selling that car. So yeah, Alcantara or standard, let me know, and that's what we'll go for. But other than that, next week will be, or the next video will be me getting all of the sensor dash out, the radio, because we've got the other wiring loop that I now need to start figuring out how to program or get this car to have heated seats, with the Pirelli edition seats as well, and just make the one of one seat. So yeah, that's all done. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for all the support that you guys have been giving me in the videos. You know, this kind of stuff takes a long time, and I've been planning this for about 2 or 3 years that I want to do this build. So yeah, that shout out to all you guys that have been supporting the build on the Pirelli. We'll catch you guys in the next one.